Welcome back to the Citystead. I'm Josh. Today we got a little mail, a little package, and I can't wait to bring you guys what's inside this. So one way to really help our grow season here in Michigan is to use grow lights and grow things indoors in a little seed starting area if you want to get things going a lot earlier than direct sown outside when the temperature actually is warm enough. We can transfer our own starts. And that is where today's video comes into play. So I was contacted by a company called Mars Hydro, and they do grow lights. All sorts of cool grow lights. They do LED full spectrum grow lights, and they were super kind and sent me a light to test. So today we're gonna open it up and I'm gonna show you guys what I got. There's a nice little user manual. We'll set that aside in case we need it. You know, with our engineering skills, we can put a lot of stuff together. Here's a little rope ratchet. This thing has an adjustable height, and it does it off a little ratchet system. Very cool. I just opened up another grow light that had a very similar type of thing, but I kind of like the way this one looks already. The ratchets, make sure it locks into place a little easier. A little more high strength with the little braided steel wire right there. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that sets up. Of course, we got a power cord because, well, gotta have a power cord, right? And then we have this awesome light. This thing is very cool looking. All right, let's get rid of all the big stuff. Bye box. Here we go. This is the Mars Hydro LED grow light. This model here is the TS1000. It covers 3 foot by 3 foot full spectrum light. So think about this. You're covering like a whole good tray. I'm thinking I can at least fit 2 trays of seeds underneath this, easily cover it all. This is just an awesome looking light, man. It's actually very sturdy. Very impressed with that. I like the reflective on it. I know most grow lights you're gonna put into like a little reflective type center. That's what I'm gonna do when I build my little grow light area. But yeah, just looking at this thing, I am actually pretty impressed. It's got a power converter on the back here. And we got a little plug cord that's gonna go down into our light system right here like that. All right, and then we gotta plug our power cable into the inverter. And we're all set to go. All right, let's hang this thing up and see what it looks like, huh? Like I said, I'm an engineer. I can figure anything out. Actually, super easy. Don't really need directions or anything. You can kind of look, use your visual clues and figure out how it goes. We got this little braided wire end piece right here. It's got a loop on one end. It's got 2 little clasps on the other end. And here's our light situation. You can see how it's got 2 little holes on the end. Yes, you guessed it. That is where these clip right into. All right, after we hook it on there, we have this little braided wire loop. We have our adjustable ratchet strap adjuster height, and it is, you see a little clamp, goes right on there. And that's it. And then we have the sweet, sweet adjustable bracket, and it's got a ton of wire. So if you are growing something super tall, perhaps tomatoes or something, you can adjust this as much as possibly needed. Now the adjuster is actually pretty easy. You pull up this little lever right here, you just pull that string right out. You let go of the lever, locks in place. If you want to hear the ratchet, pull up, there you go. Click it, pull the string out, pull it this way, it ratchets up, locks into place. Very nice setup, I really like that. So I'm gonna hang it in the greenhouse here so we can kind of get an idea of what it looks like when it's hung up. We got it hung up in here. You can see the one thing I would say is this cord seems super long for what it needs to be. I don't really know. I guess some people might take this inverter off and put it somewhere else. I'm not going to do that, so this cable just seems like a lot of excess to have on it, but you know, whatever. The ratchets, I really like the way it works. You guys can hear it pull up. You can level it out real easy, real nice, hangs perfect. It's got such adjustment on it. You can see all this cable down here. We can adjust this thing for days. I can take it all the way up out of here. So tons and tons of adjustment on this, which is pretty slick. So one feature I really liked that kind of drew me to this and kind of really made me interested was the fact that it was LED. So we all know LED is a little bit cheaper to run than your normal lights, which is always good for all of us, right? A little more cost effective, draws a little bit less power, and that's where we're looking for, right? Like, I want to save money but still be able to use a grow light. That's kind of been my my drawback to having a grow light, is that I know how expensive they can be to run. So finding this LED one and having them willing to send me that LED one, super pumped about it. I'm really excited to give it a shot. So what I'm going to do is set up my grow area, and we're going to do this, and we're going to grow plants under it. I'm going to give you guys little updates as we go along, because I want you to see how it performs. So this thing actually has another neat little feature. Right here is an adjustable dimmer. So if you wanted to turn it down, and even list, you know, quarter percentages around the turn. So say you didn't want it as bright as it was, you can go down to like 25% power, you can go 50% power. That's pretty neat, pretty cool. I didn't see any other grow lights that had adjustable dimmers on them like this, at least not the ones I was looking into. So I think that's a pretty cool little feature on there. I just love that. I absolutely love this ratchet right here, the ratchet strap holder. Perfect. That's such a great touch. It works so well. Well, I guess the only thing we need now is a little bit of darkness so we can see how well it works. Oh shoot, now it's just nighttime. Hold on. Oh, there we go. That's what we need. That is pretty bright, guys. Very, very impressed. You guys see that? So what's really cool is that there's these tiny, tiny little LED lights all over the inside of this thing. It's full of light. Very, very awesome. I'm super impressed with this out of the box right now. I'm really looking forward to hooking this up and seeing what it can do, but just being under it, being able to touch it after it's been on for a while, and I've been out here playing with it for a little while, so it's definitely been hot. But really awesome little light, and I'm super, super excited to have this to add to my brand new indoor growing area that I will be putting together. This is going to be a game changer. If you guys are in the market for a grow light, I would highly suggest checking this out. The LED aspect to me is awesome because it's going to save you a little bit of money trying to run the system. And the more and more grow lights you hook up, the more and more money it's going to cost. So going LED is going to save you a ton of money. And that's what I try to do. I try to save you guys money. Try to find you the best value for your things. I really believe this light is awesome. This light was about $100, I think. I have a link down below. And also, if you use the code CITY, C-I-T-Y, you're going to get a little bit of a discount to help you make that purchase. But I think it's well worth the money for what this is worth. All right, well, now I have to go build my indoor grow station so I can use this and I can start some tomatoes. You know, my pineapple tomatoes, I gotta start them. So remember, guys, be bold, grow bold, and as always, we'll see you in that very next video.